What's the animal that scares you the most?
Man, no joking.
Martians.
You know,
Martians.
I think, you know, like those tier lists of like animals that I could take in a fight.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just think like a deer would just fuck me up.
I mean, they could.
Yeah, like more. I think I'd have more chance of like being able to outwit a bear or something, or like being able to run away.
I don't know about that one, Chief. I would rather take on the deer than the bear. Thank you very much.
What's not the deer's the one with the
If Bucky has taught me anything, don't fuck with bears.
Which are the ones with like the massive antlers? Is it deers? Are they all deers?
I mean, deer, moose.
I don't know. No, maybe not moose, but like there's some
Caribou?
of them. I've seen some of them that are fucking insane. Like
Well,
they
I
just
mean,
flip shit.
moose are like fucking like insane. Like
Yeah,
how
yeah.
big? Like people imagine moose and they're like, oh yeah, that's like just a big deer, right? I'm like, no, they're like huge. They're insanely huge. It's scary.
Even though I think there's like a 0.1% chance that I could live with a bear encounter.
Yeah.
I at least think that like a deer, I'd have like 0 if it wanted to kill me. I feel like it would just chase me.
What logic are you basing this on?
What kind of demon deer are you like imagining?
The way it looks at me, I don't know why.
What are you talking?
You talking about like the deer from Princess Mononoke?
They got a look in their eye, the deers, right? They got a look in their eye that says, "I'm out for blood, and I'm not going to be happy."
What are you talking about? Deers are cute as fuck a lot of the time.
Have you never been to Nara? Where you can feed the deers?
They're like no, those are like wimp deers. It's like Chad deers. Have you seen those deers when they're wrestling each other for like mating purposes?
Oh yeah.
Dude, let's just say if one of these deers thought I was gonna steal its GF, I'm done. Like I'm dead.
I think you can say that about most animals though. Like if you tried to steal like a if you want to go to a frat party, I'm sure you'd feel the same way as well, right? Like, oh, this guy's gonna fuck me up.
I remember there's like stories.
What logic are you
There
basing
is
this on?
absolutely zero logic. Just the way it looks.
So are you saying that like you can't take on a male deer, but you could take on say like a male elephant? Or a male giraffe?
When we say take on an elephant, are we saying like beating it?
Well, I mean, you were saying like tier list of animals I could beat in a fight, right?
Beat in the fight or like survive. Like,
Yeah.
I reckon I could get away maybe from a bear and an elephant.
Let's say like you're a caveman and you need to take on one of these animals to like survive. Like
Take it on. Am I trying to kill it? Or am I trying to run away? Like,
you're trying to survive.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't know why. I just feel like a deer could chase me to the ends of the earth. I feel like a bear might get
like
bored.
most animals.
No. A bear will get bored after a while. You know, it'll get bored. I feel like a deer could
clearly never encountered a bear in his life.
Let's say I climb a 20-foot tree. I know bears can climb trees. Yeah. But I reckon the deer somehow would just fucking jump up, fuck me up, Naruto style, something. I don't know why. I'm just scared of these deers, man. These big deers that are
tigers,
aggressive.
lions.
Did you have
tigers,
like
I don't give a fuck. I'll take a tiger on. I'll fuck a tiger.
Did you have like a childhood trauma
No,
around
no,
a deer?
I've
Or
never
like,
is this just the British in you talking?
No. Do we even have deers?
Of course we have deers in England.
Do we?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Don't look at me.
Do we have deer? No, like the big deers with the antlers, like the big.
What's the difference?
What are the ones with like the horns that are like not? They're like all kind of spiky.
Are you talking about caribous?
I don't know what they're called.
Regular deer have spiky antlers.
I know
Well,
there's
the
like
ones with spiky antlers, like the ones with like weird shaped.
We're talking about like Bambi shit, right?
No,
no.
The ones with no horns aren't scary. Why would they be scary? They have no horns. Gone. Horns are scary.
But
So
they
basically
are
any
also
animal with a
deers,
horn.
right? They are also
'cause
deers.
I'm not scared of rhinos.
I'd be fucking terrified of a rhino. Are you kidding me?
Just ride it. Donkey Kong Country. You rode it.
Wait, what about like
if I get on the back of a rhino, right? What's it going to do? Fall on the ground? I'll just jump off it, innit?
what about like a ram?
A ram? I've been with a ram. I befriended the rams. We were friends.
So you don't find rams scary?
No, they're just kind of like little bitches, rams. They're just kind of like drama queens. You can talk to them.
You can talk. But you can't reason with
a
a deer.
deer. Can't reason with a deer.
Like these ones?
Yeah.
It's just
What, regular like white-tailed deer?
it's just a deer, right?
Those
just a deer.
would fuck you up.
It's just a male. Yeah,
just a deer.
obviously.
You get impaled, bro. You'll be on the tree like.
I mean, not
I
saying,
can't get up the tree. I'm impaled.
not saying they won't fuck you up, but I'd
There's
rather take on that than a fucking bear.
Yeah.
You know why as well? Because when you see that, you think it's cute, right? You think, oh, it's cute, and then it fucking stabs you. Right, a bear, you're not getting anywhere near that. You're cautious, right? It's about the perception.
No, I'm
as well.
not going anywhere near a thing that has horns like that. Are you kidding
But they
me?
taste good though, so I don't understand why you might go near it.
So if bears tasted good, would you?
Maybe we'd have to divide it. I feel like okay, this is
Why is your sense of danger dictated by how good the animal tastes?
Listen, this is one of those things where it's just like, it's going to make me look stupid, this argument, but it's just pure like gut. Like this is no logic whatsoever. This is just my gut feeling.
So wait, is deer like S tier for you? Like S tier scary?
S tier will fuck you up and you didn't expect it. Bear is A tier because I know it's going to fuck me up. But also, it might not. It might get bored. It might just leave me alone.
But also, where are you getting this idea that deers are so fucking aggressive?
Yeah.
I've seen videos, man. Let's get lively.
Well, yeah,
I've seen videos of bears being aggressive as well.
Probably because some dumbass is provoking a deer, right? Like, of course they're gonna get pissed off.
I don't know. I just think that bears are, friendly.
Because my experience with most deers, like even ones like that, is that you go like fucking in a 50-meter radius, and they're immediately like, no.
I am not trying to make any sense. This is all just gut.
No, you're not. You're not making sense.
I know. It doesn't. I know this doesn't make any sense.
That's why we're trying to glean some sense out of it. But
like tigers are scary, but also, the Tiger King seemed like he had a good hand of it. So maybe.
I mean, it is
He
weird.
slapped them with his stick and they let go of him. So maybe if I just give him a little get off my leg. Stop that.
Yeah, that was the problem with like all the prey that you see. They weren't like, oh, I'll use the slap method.
You didn't have a big enough stick.
Do you know?
Obviously, that's why everyone has died to a tiger.
What's the most dangerous bear? Is it the red one? The red bear? Is that
black
grizzly bear, isn't it?
The black one? Okay.
Yeah. Black one.
There's like a polar bear.
Oh, polar bears.
Oh,
polar bears are the most
Isn't
dangerous.
there was like a story from like that I think Brian Blessed. Do you know Brian Blessed? He's a very famous British guy. He's this really famous British guy who has like, yes, the most booming voice like this, right? Yeah. And apparently he was in the Arctic filming something and a polar bear came up. And I think that he either punched the polar bear in the face or he screamed at the polar bear and it ran away scared. This story. So I'd like to think that I could, if it is true that you could scare a polar bear from shouting at it, I think I'll be all right.
Well, I mean, Barky
50-50 chance.
Barky has told me that like the best way to beat a bear is to punch it in the nose.
Yeah, I heard that you could punch it in the, but probably not the grizzly bear. I'll probably just.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're fast enough, right?
I'm not fast enough.
I mean, at that point,
if you're Barky, you could just.
At that point, you're kind of playing gacha with your life, You're just
It's the same thing with sharks, right? If you punch a shark in the nose, then it'll just be like, oh,
is that true?
I don't know. I wouldn't try it. I wouldn't try it.
I mean, I'm not going to try it, but,
like nature's
the
like
world's slowest underwater punch.
Nature's literally giving them a weak point. Like punch the shark for massive damage.
Punch it.
Where are you going to punch a deer, huh? You can't punch it anyway. It's got big spiky things, right?
I feel like you could dodge at the last moment.
Yeah, you
deer.
can like devil back.
Yeah,
you can like devil back ghost that shit.
No, the bear is like too big. The bear is too slow. You can dodge the bear.
What are you talking about? Bears are fucking fast as shit.
When have you seen a bear?
Huh?
This is the most dumb conversation we've ever had, by the way. And I'm the core of it.
You're so wrong. Like, if you see a bear, like a grizzly bear, you are not running away from that.
No, you can't outrun a bear.
Yeah.
No, but
like the best tactic is that you can outrun your mates.
Maybe I can shout at it, ask it kindly to stop.
It's like,
okay, why don't we ask survivors of bears, right, what they did to survive the bear? Right?
I like to ask, how many bear survivors do you know?
There's got to be a few out there.
I'm pretty sure there are more deer survivors.
Deer survivors there are? Zero.
Yeah, because no one talks about it. Because everyone survives deer attacks.
Because they know if they talk, the deer's going to come back. The deer's going to come back for some.
The deer comes back with his family, like.
You be snitching? You be snitching?
Talking shit, huh?
It's like, how many horror movies are there with deers as like the main monster?
That's because
because
people are too scared to talk about deers openly.
Like when's the next deer coming out in the Godzilla trilogy or whatever, man?
Deers also
like,
Godzilla versus deer.
King Kong and Godzilla versus deer. They need to tag team the ultimate monster.
Deer, man, it can go run super fast, launch itself in with those hooks. You're done. GG.
So would you say the deer is the most powerful animal?
It is the most powerful animal. Spiritually?
If we were to animal like battle royale, would you pick deer?
No.
Who would you pick for an animal battle royale? Animal Kingdom battle royale. I'm definitely picking polar bear. For sure.
I feel like you're going for low-hanging fruit. I feel like there's probably something stronger.
Well, yeah, because I'm trying to win.
Yeah.
I feel like there's probably better animals. Maybe if you ask tier list, the tier zoo guy, I'm sure he
Boiis.
Walrus?
Wow. I don't think so.
Okay. The only reason I say this is because I literally saw a video where like a polar bear was like fucking starving, hadn't eaten for a while.
Yeah.
So he was trying to hunt, and he comes across these like this group of walruses. I don't know what the proper word is. A herd?
Walrusi?
Walruses? Walrusi?
Okay.
And like he literally tried to like try to take a bite out of any walrus,
Yeah.
right? And their hides were like so thick that he couldn't grab on, and the
Damn.
walrus just like shook him off. And he tried with like several walruses, and like he just failed. So maybe it's walruses that are at the top of the fucking food chain, and we just never thought about
What about
it.
Sure.
the honey badger? That one's like a scary one, right? That one's like a fucking.
I think the polar bear would destroy the honey badger.
I don't know, man.
I mean, human versus honey badger, yeah, the honey badger is probably going to win.
yeah.
But like, you know, because I don't want to fuck with a honey badger. Are you kidding me?
Like,
What is a honey badger?
It's a badger that eats honey.
no, it's not. No, it's not. No.
Yes, it is. That's
Is
why
it,
they're
is
called
it
honey
primarily honey? I thought it was like.
Yeah, because isn't the
it's
whole-
like fucking crazy?
Isn't the whole thing with a honey badger is that like its hide is so thick that like a bee sting literally can't penetrate it?
I don't know.
That's
All I
why
know
they're
is
like
that,
so
that shit's
feared.
crazy.
I remember I read something about that. I
Mantis
don't
shrimp.
know.
You know mantis shrimp?
I know
Those-
fucking mantis
Oh,
shrimp.
mantis
fucking
shrimps,
badass.
Yeah. My God, like that. Okay, that's when nature is fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like
See fish. It's always fish. Like what's going on? Like
Mantis shrimp is like the Bucky of the sea.
why does this fish have like a cannon for an arm? Like
Yeah.
what's going on with that?
So it's no
Why?
biggie. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
throw a fist and create a sonic boom.
Yeah, what happened with evolution? Like I'm telling you, man, evolution in the sea is fucked. Like I don't know what's going on.
When is the next stage above that? It's like, oh, I throw a punch and a nuclear fusion happens.
Like basically,
I create a black hole with my fist.
Yeah, I mean, if you like sized up a mantis shrimp, I think it could possibly like create a fucking vacuum that sucks the air in, sucks his opponents in.
That's
so it can,
what
like,
Bucky should have done. Instead of imagining a human-sized praying mantis, he should have imagined a human-sized mantis shrimp.
if we had
For the real
if we had
challenge.
a human-sized mantis shrimp, bear's dead one shot.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's going to be the One Punch Man.
Yeah, of
This
course.
is- why are we talking about this again?
The One Punch Man of the sea.
You know what? One thing that I always there's like I think there's this YouTube videos where like people like kind of go to like nature and they like save the animals that are like being hunted or something.
yeah.
By other animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And then they ask like David Attenborough questions like, "Do you ever feel like you should help the animal that's being hunted and stuff?" And he's like, "No." It's literally nature. Why would I fucking interfere?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand why people always make these videos being like, today we're going to save the fish from being eaten. It's like, that's literally the point of the fish. They get eaten by the other
it's
fish.
literally
What-
called a
what-
food chain.
Yeah.
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 We're just sympathetic because we're at the top.
Yeah, exactly. if we're in the middle of that shit, we're like, just see it, dude. I'm trying to save my own life.
Yeah, I don't think cavemen really worried about what nature was doing because we were trying our best to survive as well.
Yeah, that's like a seagull being like, I'm gonna save these fish today because I feel bad. It's like, no, they don't give a fuck. They're gonna eat.